Well, good evening, everyone. We're on our property out here winter camping. We're supposed to get about a half a foot of snow tonight, which is super good. And tonight we're going to experiment with this Hcalory diesel heater in our four-season tent. We have it piped right into the tent with a duct, and it's again, it's Hcalory. And we'll let you know how this goes. We got it plugged into the Hcalory, and we're gonna fire this up and see what happens here. Well, I used the app, Hcalory app, to start this, and right now it's getting ready to prime and start heating. Now you can hear it start priming, and in a few minutes it's going to start blowing some heat. I'm going to head in and see what happens here. Hey everybody, we're back here in northern Maine. We're winter camping on our property this evening, and got a nice little setup here, and we're trying that diesel heater, the Hcalory diesel heater. And as you see behind me, that's the vent that's coming from the diesel heater that's set up outside, and it's blowing some nice warm air in here, and super comfortable.
It got too warm too quick, but that's okay.
Hey, we're gonna test it out tonight, and I'm gonna show you right now what the temperature is, and it is 66 degrees in here, and that's pretty comfortable. I don't know, what did I say, 15 degrees outside right now. So we're gonna have some crackers, hummus, and some wine for now, and we'll catch up with you in a little while.
We're also gonna enjoy listening to the snow, because even though the Hcalory is on and it makes a little bit of noise in the background, we can still hear the snow hitting the tent, and it's spectacular.
Yeah, this is you can't beat winter camping.
You can't ask for a better night to be in the woods listening to the snow. It's so quiet out and feeling warm and cozy.
Yeah, yeah, so we'll catch up with you in a few. Right now it's I don't know, it's, what time is it?
9:30.
9:30. We're gonna head off to bed, and I want to show you. Yeah, it's 77 degrees in this tent, and very comfortable. We will see you guys in the morning.
Good night, everyone.
Have a great night. Well, good morning, everyone. We had an excellent night last night, sleeping outside.
Roasty toasty.
Yeah, it's 81 degrees in here right now still. The Hcalory diesel heater stood up. It was excellent. Stood up to the test. It was fantastic. We are impressed with that diesel heater. We're anxious to take this tent, or maybe even one of our other tents, out in the North Maine Woods here in the next week and try out that diesel heater out there. So we're going to take you outside and show you what it looks like out there. Wow, spectacular out here. Yeah, I got a few inches of snow. Windy out this morning. Well, we're going to head down and get some coffee and make some breakfast and go along with our day today. And well, good afternoon, everyone. We're back up here at the tent, and I wanted to take a few minutes. I'm going to tear the tent down. We're supposed to get a snowstorm tomorrow. I'm going to take all the gear out, take the tent down, and get ready for the storm. And I wanted to let you know that, as you know, last night we were testing out the Hcalory diesel heater. The heater was phenomenal, but the big question is, did we make it through the night? Last night was about 20 below zero here in northern Maine, and the answer is no, we didn't make it through the night in the tent. We test all of our gear right here on our property. Our house is about a half a mile away, so we decided to, about 2 in the morning, had an issue, and I'll tell you about that here in a second, and we just decided to pack it up and head back down to the house. Not a big deal. We've winter camped many times, 20, 30, almost 40 below with the wind here in northern Maine in the past. No problems, no issues. But last night we just decided to pack it up, and while we're warm, once the heater went out. And I'm going to tell you why. It actually wasn't the heater. The Hcalory diesel heater actually performed excellent. We had it 80 degrees in there with our vents open, and then we turned it down, just playing around with it. And we had it, I don't know, about 70 degrees when we went to bed. Let that forced hot air blow in the tent. It was just absolutely great. Very comfortable. We're a little spoiled with the heater, but we're impressed with the performance of it. But the problem that we had, we used a Hcalory as the power source for it. And I'm going to take you around and show you how we have that set up. So here's our tent set up. And last night, as you saw, I have the diesel heater. That's the exhaust port right there. I have the diesel heater set up right here. The thing worked absolutely awesome, as I said. We had the Hcalory sitting right beside it, right here. And what happened is about 2 in the morning, the Hcalory actually stopped working. It got too cold. Did not realize that the Hcalory would shut down. So what's the solution to the problem? Put the Hcalory inside the tent. Here's what it looks like in the inside of our tent. And we have our pads, sleeping bags, 0 degree bags, which with this heater was actually a little too much. But we put Reflectix down on the floor, which helps also. Here's your tube for your hot air that blows right in there. Super nice. And that tube, actually, you can get that at your hardware store. There's a black tube that comes with it. It's about 1.5 feet long. We decided to add on to it. It gives about 4 feet. Here's your exhaust tube. Many of you were asking about fumes in the tent. Well, no fumes at all. It exhausts straight out, and don't have to worry about that at all. You can buy longer lengths of that exhaust tube, 10 feet, 12 feet, whatever your needs are. If you're hooking it up to in a truck or a Jeep or something like that. Here's the heater itself, and here's where you fill your diesel. Nice little compact unit. So it holds just over 1 gallon of diesel, and we had that thing running for about 6 hours before we actually got in and barely used any diesel. Actually, it was on high and barely used any diesel at all. And then here's your power cord right there, little control module right there. You can download the Hcalory app on your phone and control the temperature, turn it on, turn it off, whatever you want to do with the heater from inside your tent using the app, which is super convenient. Now back in our tent, like I said, we have 0-degree sleeping bags. We have this guy here is a Thermarest air pad, which is super nice, about 2 inches thick, and then we have the yellow accordion pad, which I think we're going to stop using. It works good, but the Reflectix helps keep the heat in. Works super good. It's light, very lightweight, and not a huge tent, but plenty warm. Here's your vents up there, and we're going to start tearing this thing down, packing it up. You tie out the vestibule with a log buried in the snow, freezes right in there, works super good. What's nice about this tent, it's a freestanding tent. You don't have to stake it down all the way around, unless it's super windy. You can take those guy lines if it's windy and attach them at all these attach points and bury them with logs. Put a guy line down and bury it. That works great. In the cold, we learned that these are plastic. Got to be careful when they get super cold because they'll break easy. Normally I'd bag this up and put it back in the bag, but I'm not going to, because we're going to take it down and dry it out downstairs around the wood stove. Dry it completely out before we put it back in the bag. Now, if we were going to spend a couple nights out here, obviously, put it back in a stuff sack and take it to your next spot. Logs holding the vestibule. I tell you, that works really good. Till you bust your toe. Okay, folks, that'll do it. I'm gonna head down, unpack everything, and get warm. So thanks for watching. Until next time, and don't forget, head for the woods of water. A little nature will do you good.